This video is to show how to configure queries on the project quality tracking dashboard. This is not going to address how to actually do a CDETS query. If you need to do that, I would recommend contacting the test lead on your project. So to go to the dashboard, you need to click the following link, and that will take you to the project quality tracking dashboard. So on the project quality tracking dashboard, if you have a project that needs to be configured, it will appear down below here. Above is the projects that are already configured. So your project would be listed here. Since I don't have a project, I'm not going to actually edit it, but we'll go through and show you how that would be done. So picking the first one, you would click the project configuration if your project had not previously been configured. And that will take you to the project configuration tab, and it will then load your project. And you can see there's no query in there now because this project's not previously been configured. You click Add Configuration. And wait for it to load. Sometimes things run a bit slowly around here. There we go. Okay, so on the project quality configuration will then come up, and you'll notice it has the project ID of the one we clicked. And then what you do is you paste your query for your software defects into this window, paste your query for the hardware defects into this window, and then you validate the query in QDTDS. So if you click this, it will, since I don't have a query, I won't click it because nothing will come up. If you have a query, you click it, it will open another tab in QDTDS, and you can validate that the entire list of bugs shows up. When you have that configured and checked, then you simply hit Save Query, and that project will then be configured. So that's how you do it if your project has not been configured. So let's go back to the original page here. If you want to edit a project that has already been configured, you can both search for them or you can click them. So obviously if your project is here and it's already in, like Polaris, you can just hit Project Configuration. This is our 16.10 release. And it will then show you can modify the configuration here. This is the actual, what a query looks like that's been entered in, and then it will give you the list of Sev6 bugs in this case that have been queried from CDETS. So going back, if you just want to look for your project, then what you want to do from the quality dashboard, you can directly click the project configuration tab and then select a pin. So we'll do wireless, and then select the value, and then you can go pick a project. So I'll pick one of mine, like Cone Falls Gladius, and then apply that filter. And it will load in a second. So here you can see an actual filled out version. You have both the software, so this is the software query and the hardware query. For Gladius, these can be the same or different depending upon what the situation is. In the case of Gladius, hardware did not track bugs separately. If you do have a separate bug tracking via hardware in CDETS, then you simply load that query in here. If you wanted to modify something, you can go in here and modify it again. This is going to take you to the same entry point we had when we were configuring the project originally. So now you can see it's loaded the ID, and then you've got the actual software query and the hardware query, same as you would have had we done the original configuration. And then, you can save that query, and you're good to go. That's how you modify and or actually create a query to begin with. So back again on the project quality, then when your projects are listed, you can go through and see the total number of bugs and defects for all the projects, and this gets rolled up for the executive summaries. Hopefully that video was helpful. Thank you very much, everyone.